Hi guys, today we will see how to make a screen logger with Python. So first let me tell you a few things. The computer in which you wish to pick up the screenshots and want them. So firstly you need to access the computer physically, because the program which we are making, you have to put this program in a specific path which will I show you, so that whenever your victim's computer get rebooted or started, the programs get automatically start and it do its work. And after every fixed interval of time which we will set in our program, it will send the screenshots right into your email. So you have to put this program in your victim's computer only once. So let's get started. So this is the folder in which we will make our program. So let me open my text editor. I am using Atom, you can use any of the text editor. Let me open the project folder. I put it in desktop. Where is desktop? Here it is. I named it as temp viewer. So select folder. Okay. Now we are going to make a new file. So we will name it as screen recorder screenlogger.py Python file. Okay, so once we have done making the file, now let's do the coding work. So at first we have to import some modules through which we will make this happen. So the main module by which we will take the screenshot of the screen is PyAutoGUI. Let me import this. Okay, now this is not a built-in module, so if you face any error, then just pip install this module. So for this you have to go to the directory at which you have installed Python. So search Python. Now right click on it and go to open file location. This is shortcut. Let me go to main file location. So at this place your Python is installed in your machine. So now look for this script folder. Now once you are here, now press the right shift key and right mouse button, shift plus right mouse button. Now we need this option, open power window shell here. So once your shell is open, you simply need to type pip install your module name. In my case it is PyAutoGUI. So after typing this you have to press enter. So you need a network connection for this to download and install any third-party package. Okay, so I will not install it as I have already installed it. So now let's go to my editor. Okay, this module is basically used to control any hardware devices, mainly keyboard and mouse, from your script itself. Okay, now we need some more modules here, like time. I need OS and SMT, plib, and shuttle. Okay, now time module is to set an time interval after in which our screenshot will be picked up from the victim's computer. OS module is needed for file handling. This module SMT plib is needed for email services, and shuttle is an extension of OS, I think. We need this to delete our generated screenshots so that the victim don't bother any auto-generated file. Okay, now let's go. Now one thing we also need, that is an extension of this smtplib module. So let me type it, from email.message import email message. Okay, so these are the things which we need to make our program run. The main part of our program is to send mail. The screenshots which are generated in our victim's computer, we need to get them. So let me define a function, send mail, through which the screenshot will be sent it to in our email address. So let me try. So let me code this function, then I will explain you. So I have done the coding part in one go. So now let me explain this program. So first of all, we and send me the screenshot in this email. So for login silently in any of the device, you need to enable the less secure app first. So to do so, you need to open your browser and sign in to your email address. This is, you can see here, ironheart007, from which you are going to log in at victim's computer. So after going into this email, you need to go to Google accounts, and from this you need to go to security tab. After going to security tab and scrolling down a bit, you will find a option. Here it is, less secure app access. You need to turn it on. So this option will help you to log in remotely in any of the devices. This will not need any verifications and all this stuff. So you need to enable this, or not you will get an error. So let's go to our editor. Okay, so we are setting attributes here, from, to, and subjects, screen logs, and here is a sentence. Here you go. Now message.set content body. So basically I will get an email at my this address, from this address, where the subject will be this and the body will be this. Now the main part is the attachments. So in the main program we will make a directory at the C drive in our victim's computer and name this as temp shots. So we will make it in our main part, and in this function part we will list the contents of this folder and select this path, and for at this folder our screenshots will be saved. So we will need a loop for picking up every images and attach it as an attachment. So these are the commands of basic file data handling. So you can find it in Google. So basically we are doing creating a file object in which we are opening the image, and I have mentioned this at permissions as write binary files. After creating this object, we are reading the data of this object and store it in a variable called data, and this is for collecting the file name. Now after doing that, this is the main function at which we are attaching the screenshots into our email. So here are some arguments you need to know. This is data, this is the picture in the binary format which we are going to mail, and we have to specify the main type. This is image. If we are sending PDF, then here it should be document. Now subtype is referred as extension. I am saving the screenshots as .png file, that's why. And this is the file name. So for this I wrote this line of code. So now we need to close this file. close, close. Okay, now after, so we have successfully set the subject, to, from, and body, and as well as the attachments. Now this is for sending the mail. So we are creating an object using smtplib. So if you are using the Gmail account, then you have to specify Gmail here, or if Rediff, then Rediff here. And this is the port number, you have to remember it, 587 for the Gmail. Now these are some statements to start the server, and this is the login statement. So here is my email from which I am going to send mail, and this is the password. You need to give your own password here. So now after doing this, at last you will have to send the message. So this is for sending the message with the attachments. And now let's close the server and remove this directory. So in this directory our screenshots are saved. So once the email is sent to our another email address, this directory in our victim's computer will be deleted. This is the command for deleting a file. So when this will get deleted, then our victim will don't bother these auto-generated files. Okay, so this is very important function. Now after deleting, if we encounter some error in sending the mail, then you can try this statement, print the error, to check what's the error. Okay, so I am just commenting it out because I don't really need it. And if this mail didn't send from victim's computer, then the directory will be deleted, or not, the directory will be get filled with screenshots and the size will rapidly increase, and this may bother victims. victim's attention. So okay, so this is our function. Now this is our main part. So I'm taking a flag variable count equal to 0. Now let's change the directory to C drive. I usually prefer C drive because this is a common drive. In every computers there is a chance that E may be not present, but in most of the cases C is present, so I am changing the directory to C. Now here is a condition test. If there is a full directory named tempshot in the C, then this will automatically redirect to the function and we will have our email. So it means that if we already have a directory named tempshot and filled with screenshots, then we need to immediately run this function so that all the screenshots are sent it to our mail and the directory gets cleaned up. Now if not, if there is no such directory in the C drive, then we have to make a directory named tempshots in which the screenshots will be saved. So this is a basic condition test for the directory. Now this is the main looping part. This will run forever with a time interval of 30 seconds. Here there is the use of time module. So now let's go step by step. If tempshot not in os.list dir c, if after you can see here I remove the directory tempshot. It means that in one set, in after 20 screenshots, when it will send the email, it will remove this directory. So we need to regenerate the directory in every loop. So that's why this sentence is here, this statement is here. Now we are setting a variable pic in which the screenshot is taken. Now pi-auto-GUI, this module is being used here, pi-auto-GUI.screenshot. This statement takes the screenshot of the screen. So whatever we are doing, whatever the functions, whatever the programs or applications we are using, no matter what, it will take the screenshot. Now after taking the screenshot, it will save it to C colon tempshot as screenshot, and this here is the use of flag variable str count. So our first screenshot will be saved as screenshot 0, second one will be screenshot 1, third one will be screenshot 2, and so on. And this is the extension .png. Here is the increment. So that's why I use this flag variable, so we can neglect the conflict of same name files. That's why. Now whenever the count gets equal to 20, I set this limit 20, then it will send me the mail full of the screenshots and reset the value of count as 0, and it will wait until 30 seconds and again it will take screenshot. So in a time interval of 30 seconds, it will continuously take screenshots until it reaches to 20, and after reaching 20, it will send me mail and delete the folder from our victim's computer. So this is the coding part. Now let me run this program, and after that I will see how you can make a .exe file and place this file in your victim's computer to get these screenshots. Okay, so now check this. Now let me check the program. So let's run the code. Okay, so it's giving me error pi-auto, oh, spelling mistake, this will be O. Now again run it. So you can see this is running. Okay, so let me check my C drive whether it is taking screenshots or not. See, and here you see this is a directory tempshot and this is the screenshot underscore 0.png. So as you can see, this is taking the screenshots very well. So let it complete 20 screenshots. Until then I will show you how you can make your .exe file. Okay, so making a .exe file, you need to go to the directory at which your source code is present. Now press shift plus right click and click on open power window shell here. So now for this you need a module named PyInstaller. Just pip install it. Now after installing it successfully, then you can do this. So you have to type this command PyInstaller, your script name, and this is for one file. This is for making the .exe complete in one file, so that we didn't need any other supporting directories or any other files. That's why. and this is no console. This will make possible to run our .exe in the background silently, so it will make sure that no console is pop up or any window is pop up. So now let's press enter. Let's see, it's building the .exe file. Let me pause the video for. So our .exe file is completely ready. Now let's close it. You can see here are some directories are generated. So at the disk folder we have our exe. Now let's cut it from it and paste it at the main screen. Now let's delete this trash. Okay, so the purpose, so by this script file we are taking the screenshots, but for running this file we need very modules, different type of modules and this kind of things. So that's why we make a .exe file which solves this module problem. So what we need to do is just go to start menu, right click on start menu and go to run, and we need to type here this command shell :startup. So then press OK. So this will open up a folder that is startup. So whichever program we put it here will be automatically start running whenever the computer gets started. So you need to put this exe file here to make it run in every single reboot or startup. So whenever you get access to your victim's computer, have a pen drive and put this .exe file in this folder. So this is very important to start the program automatically. Now let's close it and see how many screenshots have been taken till now. Temp shot. Okay, this is again set to 0. It means that we should get our email, because after 20 screenshots it will again reset to 0, the flag variable, and it will again start taking screenshots. So let's check the email now, whether we get any email or not. So let's go to browser. Now this is my email. You can see the email address here. So let's go to Gmail. Now check for any Gmail. So it is, guys. Here you can see INR007 from which we have logged in to the computer, and there are 20 attachments, and here you go. You have 20 screenshots right into your email. You can alter the time limit of your program, and you can get as many screenshots you want, but make sure that Gmail has only capacity of 25 MB, I think. Yeah, 25 MB. So be aware of that and set any time limit you want according to your choice. So that's it, guys. So by this program you can get into your victim's computer and get the screenshots in every 30 seconds or whatever you want, and get it remotely into your email address. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.